At 10:38 p.m., I was securing my home studio for the night when the phone jolted me out of my routine. A voice on the other end urgently said, "Hey dude, you need to get to the Roxy Theater right now. Otherwise, John M. Driscoll's behind is headed to jail." Click. The phone hung up. It was Robert Morgan, the morning man at KGBS country radio station and a part-time deputy sheriff. Yeah, having friends in high places sure had its perks. In a flash, I was out the door, racing towards Hollywood, grateful for the shortcuts I'd learned from Tony Evans during our drives to 10Q. The timing couldn't have been worse. I had given the real Don Steele the day off for a Ron Howard Grand Theft Auto scheduled movie shoot, so I had asked John M. Driscoll to cover Don's show. The plan was to have comedian Martin Mull as a guest, and I believed that John and Martin would have made a great pair. As I arrived at the Roxy Theater in a frantic 23 minutes from Redondo Beach, I spotted John in the back of a sheriff's cruiser, handcuffed. He was yelling at passerbyers, trying to get their attention, claiming to be Dinah Shore. It was clear he had pulled another one of his pranks. I had fallen for his antics once before, like the time he got caught doing wheelies, or donuts if you please, on the KRIZ radio station's newly sawed lawn, and I was able to convince Phoenix's finest to release him into my custody. This time, though, I couldn't save him as he was taken away for the night. Despite his misadventure, John made it back in time to the real Don Steele show with Mr. Martin Mull. And yes, I do have the Dinah Shore receipts to prove it.
To Dinah Shore for ruining her good name. I hope they didn't go for that. How about yourself? You ready for...
I've never had a 502. Is that what you mean? How about myself? How was your room down there?
I'm trying to get off that subject.
Nicely?
Oh, I had some good friends down there.
Really?
A lot of people were calling on my shorts.
This is good.
Seconds on my shorts.
You got your own room, right?
I got my own room. A little pillow,
bed?
a rubber bed.
That's good.
Well, let's try and get off that subject. Because this could incriminate me. Martin Mull, the star of Stage Screen and, of course, yesterday, Sunset Boulevard at Tower Records on the couch.
Had my chaise lounge right on the street. I had some Dom Perignon.
The Roxy, tonight?
Tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night, the Roxy. Tonight?
Good. Good morning, John.
Yeah, we have a lot of tickets this afternoon to give away, for the show tomorrow night.
All of them?
Well,
no, there are quite a few seats left, I think, for at least the second show, which is the best one.
Well, we even have some for the first show, I believe.
That's wonderful.
Our number here at 520 wins. Martin Mull will be answering the phone for you, and Martin, you're gonna.
520 is like an anagram of 502, isn't it? It just occurred to me. All right, go ahead, John. I'm sorry to bring it up again. Sorry to bring it up.
See, what we're trying to avoid, what I'm trying to avoid is I was incarcerated last night. It was all a mistake. They didn't know who I was. I didn't have any ID.
And John had the good taste to tell them who he was.
Yes, I did.
Tell them who you said you were, John.
I told them just very honestly, I'm Dinah Shore. And you'd be paranoid, too, if everybody in Hollywood was after you.
Now, let's listen to the best of John M. Driscoll on his normal morning show on 10Q.
Hiya, once again. It's the boy in a box trying to be on time, every time, all the time. That's the time it's important. KTNQ Los Angeles, the new 10Q. It's 6:02. This morning I have a lot of tickets to give. Tickets to the ball games and tickets to whatever. I hate those soft drink cans with dirt on the top. Buzz, Mike on the bullet. Ken Q and Elton John. Pinball Wizard for all the game players in the audience, and I am a game player. You can catch me by the Greyhound Bus Station Pinballs almost 2 days a year. I, take the relatives down to the station. Heck yeah, let them take the bus. They want to fly, let them pay. So 6 minutes after 6. 10Q, 7 minutes after 6 o'clock. And I love this. Peter McCann, and even though the title's a little ambiguous, it's a great sound. Do you want to make love, or do you just want to fool around? 10Q at 18 minutes after 6 o'clock, and here's F. Lee Bailey.
You're a rich girl. You're a rich girl. It's a rich girl.
It's a rich girl.
You're a rich girl, yeah.
10Q and Hall Notes. Rich girl. Won't get you too far, but get you jury trial. 20 after 6, and John M. Driscoll. This morning I have Wham to give away at 520 wins. Plus, do I have any of those Bay City roller tickets? My goodness, I do. I have a Super Bay City Roller Fun package, and I know you're going to want to call me for that. 10Q at 623 in Driscoll. Now, last year, John Miles, the name of this guy here, he had a song called High Flight. It sounded just like Elton John. And it didn't do that well, but now he's got another one called Slow Down. Sounds like either David Bowie or Tom Jones on acid. Slow down on the new 10Q. 10Q. Boogie Radio and the Bee Gees should be dancing. Yeah. So 22 minutes after 6 o'clock. John M. Driscoll and the boogie phone wide open at 520-WINS. And as usual, I'm under the influence of it. In fact, I'm going to go answer some phone calls myself, personally.
Keep your eye.
The new 10Q and the Electric Light Orchestra. For all you can't get out of your bed, can't get out of your head. It's one of those tunes that just run through it. It's 6:35. 10Q at 6:36. Back in the saddle again. I kicked a newspaper machine to death. Good old black magic. 10Q and Aerosmith, and I'd like to dedicate that to Anita Bryant this morning. Back in the restrainer again at 6:39.
Space Mountain at Disneyland.
Yes, Space Mountain opened this Saturday. Disneyland is open this Saturday and Sunday till 1 in the morning. 10Q at 6:41 and Hall & Oates. And Sarah Smile for a while. We all love idiots.
That's your Datsun dealer now.
The 200SX, a car that's fast becoming one of Datsun's most popular models because it's such a sporty way to save. Come try it. Come see all the new ways Datsun saves. 10Q and Flack. 10Q, 1020 on your AM radio dog. Congratulations are in order for Carmen Maguria of LA. She won the Super Bay City Roller Fun Pack. Now get ready for a whole summer full of concerts from the new 10Q. Make it Sunday.
Well, I tried to make it Sunday.
My flip-flop. 10Q in America. Sister Golden here at 6:34.
Marvin Gaye has done it again. Rated PG. Parental guidance suggested.
See stunts now playing at a theater or drive-in near you. Southern California. KTNQ Los Angeles, the new 10Q, and John M. Driscoll at 7:01. And a long one. Doobie Brothers. Gather around now. The boys and the girls.
Down around the corner.
15 after 7. New 10Q. And wham. 520 wins. 10Q outside at the beautiful 10Q Studios, high atop the unemployment building and the rate, in this masquerade at 19 after 7.
Never.
10Q at 7:21 and the Electric Light Orchestra's newest, the telephone line. And after the telephone line, we're going to open up the 10Q computer, which will randomly select a Wham winner without my help. 10Q, and congratulations to Manuel Pacheco of Sherman Oaks, winner of the Joe Tex limo ride and dinner with Dave Connolly. That's tomorrow night. Joe Tex at the Starwood, and the big fat woman outside the Starwood. The new 10Q 733 and Driscoll going to the boogie for the 520 wins. Heavy Wham. Dreams and what they mean. I sleep in the bird dog position, you know, my tail end up. It's usually in the back of the car. It's the new 10Q. It's 7:42. And John M. Driscoll and Andrew Gold in his autobiography. Holy boy. What's wrong with this?
He was born on a summer day.
10Q in Kansas. Carry on, wayward son. And John M. Driscoll at 7:56. I stayed up late. You know, the early man can't stay up late, but I stayed up late last night to watch the special with Frank Sinatra and, of course, Muhammad Ali. And it was some lady they really did a nice cartoon on the front of the show, put me to sleep. Susie Knickerbocker is as far as I got watching that. 10Q, it's 10:20 on your AM radio dial, 7:30 in Driscoll with Money, honey. Bay Area bee farmers. And all the Bay City roller farmers. Well, you know, I was driving by a Camrio. I seen these people eating biscuits. And I said, what do you put on your biscuits? They said, money, honey.
Music Land welcomes you to the year of the cap.
10Q at 7:33 in Driscoll. And lots of winners coming up at 520 wins. And a great weekend in store for us all. If you plan to avoid the sun, not a greatness. Got the best of my life. 10Q the emotions. It's hot. Best of my love. It's John and Driscoll here at 7:37.
Parental guidance suggested.
Now playing at the AFCO Cinema Center Westwood and the Chinese Theater in Hollywood. We'll do that.
The Arco Jesse Owens games. They're fun and they're free.
Yes, they are. Oh, they're tomorrow at Cal State LA, 9 a.m. Don't forget. Okay? 7:38. New 10Q and Morris Albert. Feelings. We all have them. Bite your lip.
Feelings.
10Q at 7:55. Driscoll, home of the world-famous 10Q duck. Be on the lookout for him. He goes crazy on the weekends. They let him loose. Could be down your block or up your alley. KTNQ Los Angeles, the new 10Q, Driscoll at 8 o'clock. Hey, I don't mean the bitch's nose, I don't mean the bitch's toes, I mean the bitch's back, EJ! KTNQ, 3 minutes after 8 o'clock. And Johnny and Driscoll, and Friday, going to be kind of a hazy one today, at least this morning. Maybe some hazy sunshine later today. High in the upper 70s, right now it's 62 at the new 10Q and Pablo Cruz. And what you gonna do? I don't know. What are you gonna do? Casey and a sunshine bag. Get down tonight at 6 minutes after 8. Let's move it.
Well, that's nice. So that's 8 inches the
Out of Arab heaven.
Yourself more than